the first time this year out on the kaipara, and she's going to be a stunner. Variable 5 knots, so why wouldn't you? But it's nice to be back out on the home port this morning. Absolutely glorious. So we'll go and see if we can snag a few snapper and got some tags and some. But yeah, filling that glass. We've got Mini deployed. As you can see, lots of surface activity. We're going to get a fly out. We're in, what are we in? 1.6 meters of water, so it is not deep, but this is a big grass bank that you can actually see from our road when the tide's out. Well folks, finally, after years of trying to catch a Gurnard on the fly rod, and Gurnard, look at that. Finally. Okay, nice looking snapper on a fly there. As you can see, well, don't get his head out of the water too much. So yeah, beautiful snapper. Come back this way, champ. It's on a 6 weight. Alrighty, that's the snapper you just seen me pull in on this little fly here. He's now got a tag and he's known as 23008. And what is he? Just shy of 40, so 39.5 centimetres. I'll push him back. And he's gone. Well, the old booby fly is proving deadly. Hold on, I'm going to have to wind. He's not happy, this fella. There's a nice little snapper, he'll be 35, something like that. So that's on the booby fly. Right, better go and get him, mate. Alrighty, this guy's 23005 and he's 36, just caught on that booby fly that you would have seen. Whee, he's off already. Trying to be sun smart in my old age, so we don't get the old melanoma. Good thing is, for our work, they actually pay for skin checks, which is pretty bloody awesome. If your work aren't doing that, I'd suggest you get onto them, because it's a great thing to have. And peace of mind as well, I guess, eh? Right, I'm going to show you why I'm using booby fly now. It's actually got foam on the fly, as you can see, and it floats, but I'm using a sinking line, so that trace is just over 1 metre long. Now what happens is the sinking line sits on the bottom and the booby fly is floating up in the current like this. And when you pull the line, so you walk the line back in, it dives the booby down and then it floats back up, dives it down, floats back up. So the good thing about that is I've got burley out as well, so this is just floating in the burley. It's actually floating hook down, floating in the burley trail and looking a little bit like a bit of burley. So that's why it's been quite effective on those larger snapper at the moment. So it's out the back from the burley trail, and that diving up and then floating up in the current and then diving back down seems to be working quite effective. So we'll cast it out and see how we go. Now we're just letting that sink down. The weight of that line's taking down. I could see the booby floating on the surface. And it's just starting to go under now. So the line's just dragging it down, floating it down. I'm just going to walk that, as you can see, just walk that booby back in. Oh, see that? There we go. That was not a bad take. Now I'm going to have to swap hands because I'm actually usually pull in with my left hand. Another little nudge. Yeah, maybe 35-ish probably. Yeah, another nice little snapper. Oh, he's not done yet. Cardinal sin number 1. No net. There we go, team. So 35ish, I better grab that before it snaps. Settle down, champ. You're gonna go home. So there you go. Yep, bang on 35. So bang on 35. If you catch 23004, let us know. I've still got some $20 vouchers to give away for Shelley Beach Cafe for those that are interested. So if you do catch a tag snapper, record the number, record where you located it, remeasure it, take a photograph, let it go. I've got a $20 voucher for you. And that's for fish record on the kaipara. So we'll let this fella go. He's gone. Actually very unsnapper-like. Oh, I hope it's another Gurnard. It could be another Gurnard here. Let's hope so. So today I'll flick a photo up. I caught my first Gurnard on the fly, and I think the way this is fighting, it's either a Gurnard or a trevally. Oh, it's another Gurnard, you beauty. Now I probably better net him because I don't want to lose him. Sorry champ, you will not be going home. I mean, you will be going home. Oh, yeah. There you go, actually caught it on a fly on film, so beautiful on the booby. Gotta love that. So that's the second Gurnard today on a fly, so yeah, he will be coming home. I'll stop the filming so you don't see him being dispatched. Well, you'd be pretty stoked with that effort. Look, apologies for the filming. I don't know if I'm actually in frame or not here. I just brought the iPhone out today. Thought I'm not going to do any filming, but I actually enjoy it as much as I enjoy the fishing. So you get to get bored again by watching me on YouTube. Let's see what happens this time. Oh, little take there. You all note that I do have a broken eye as well. Those in the rod business that want to flick me a 6-weight rod, be much appreciated. Little breeze coming up. Just got to be careful I don't set the hook into my hand like last time. It doesn't take much breeze to upset the flight of your fly. Rightio, it's time to wrap up this video. So what did we get? I've just lost tag 23001 there. It was ready to be put into a fish, and the fish flicked and actually flicked the tag out of the tag poles. That was a bit of a bugger. So I think you'll find that there's 15 odd fish, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 fish that have got tags in them. And I think we've got kept 4 snapper and a couple of Gurnard. So that fella down there, he's a reasonable sized snapper. Let's have a look. So what's that? He was, or she, 1, 2, 3, 43 and a half. So that's not a bad fish, but unfortunately I did catch that one on bait, and it was get hooked. Right, put my ice blocks over them. So this is just a handy way, if you don't have ice, is just to get some old lemon water bottles and fill them with a bit of salt water and whack them in the freezer. Not that big boy, that big boy's my drinking water, with a bit of snapper slime, which is always good. Well, and, great to get out in the water today. What have we been out for? It's 11:30 now, so I'm not sure what time I launched, about 7:30ish, just as the sun was coming up. So, as I said, I haven't been on the water this year. Well, yeah, March 31st, and I haven't been on the water this year in the kaipara or on the kaipara. I've been out in other places fishing off beaches and in the little True Kit 3.3 metre inflatable. We've been out doing some stuff in that, but first time on Sambie J. So, tight lines, everyone. Have a great week, and yeah, enjoy. Oh, and like and subscribe, of course. You got it.